It's the Shiver Bruce Podcast. I am Shiver Bruce, and this is brought to you by www.shiverbruce.com. We are talking about Jason Lee. We are talking about South Park, and we are talking about Donald Trump. We got a lot to get to, so let's get into it.
Shiver not shipping. Shiver not shipping.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. It is the Shiver Bruce Podcast. I am Shiver Bruce. This is brought to you by www.shiverbruce.com. You can get your merch. You can get your beats. We got shows, we got film, tap in, shiverbruce.com. On the podcast, we're going to get into current events. We're going to get into story time. We're going to get into beats of the week. I just wanted to start off with a little bit of housekeeping, if you will. Outside of just regular news, we have the kids are going back to school. I know a lot of parents are happy the kids are going back to school. Comment below if you have a kid going back to school or multiple kids going back to school. Or comment below if you're going back to school. Comment what you're studying for, what you plan to do with it. Me personally, I have 3 going back to school, 1 in daycare. Yeah, it's exciting. I'm currently going to Full Sail University. I am studying for a Bachelor's of Science in Digital Cinematography. So basically film. I'm studying film. My last class is in December, and I am going back for my master's in January for a master's in entertainment business. So, exciting times. A lot is going on, you know. I've been a DJ, producer, and a sound engineer since the year 2000. And I am a recording artist. I have 5 million streams currently without any promotion yet. With the degree, I plan to focus on film, but I am going to tap into the music thing and see what I can make shake. I'm going to use myself as an example and then offer my services up to other people, you know, see what we can make shake. If you are an artist, I have beats on my channel, shiverbruce.com. Tap in, Afrobeat, trap, R&B, gospel, country, a little bit of everything, rage, just a little bit of everything in there. Yeah, tap in, see what we can make shake. You already know. All right, so on the show, we get into current events, we get into beats of the week, and we get into story time. Story time, I read excerpts from my scripts, and I give you bits and pieces. You tune in next week to get the next piece. It's worth it. We're going to start off with politics.
Shiver not shipping. Shiver not shipping.
In case you're new here, I do not give my opinion on the segment. I just give the headlines. You can comment below what your opinion is. You can also comment the facts. I will be reading and I will be commenting along, so feel free. But again, I do not give my opinion. The first headline I have is Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin are set to meet in Alaska this week to discuss ending the war in Ukraine. Donald Trump is calling for military forces to protect our border from drug cartels. Top Trump officials will discuss Epstein's strategy at Wednesday's dinner hosted by President J.D. Vance. NBC reported an active shooter shot 5 soldiers. Everyone survived. The assailant, who I will not name, was apprehended. And that was in Fort Stewart, Georgia. Also, sort of breaking, Trump, and I don't have notes on this, he's basically got the National Guard. I don't have notes on this, but Trump has DC on lockdown right now. I don't have the details, and I will by next episode. So tune in. These drop every Monday. But he has the National Guard, and he's working with the local government to somehow bring crime down. Somehow. I don't have the details, but I will next episode. That's it for politics for now. If I missed anything, don't hurt me. Go ahead, comment below what I missed, and I'll make sure I bring it up next time. Yeah, that's politics, and that's most of the important political current events. We're about to get into Beat of the Week, number 5. Beat of the Week, number 5. Yes, sir.
Shiver not shipping. Shiver not shipping. Shiver not shipping. Shiver not shipping. Shiver not shipping.
Yes, sir. That was Beat of the Week number 5. We about to switch gears a little bit. Some a little bit more lighthearted. Um, Current events and pop culture, if you will. Um, in the world of streaming, like Cassinet, people who get on YouTube and Twitch and Kick or whatever they're streaming on and stream, they just get on their camera and live, and we watch. Someone new has joined the fray, has joined the fold. Druski. Druski has started streaming. This past week, Druski went live on YouTube with his, should I say alleged baby mother, alleged mother of his child, Bambi, from Could Have Been Love season 1 on YouTube. They went live on YouTube. They had several activities that they undertook, if you will. She cooked for him. They built a crib. He had family over. He called other streamers. It was very entertaining. He joined the streamer world. Maybe this is a soft launch for something bigger to come. I'm here for it. He also has Could Have Been House, Could Have Been Records, season 2. That's doing pretty well. It's pretty entertaining as well. So tap in for that. That is pretty interesting. Yeah. So here's some random news. Super random. iHop. iHop, formerly known as the International House of Burgers. iHop has a Dubai chocolate pancake. iHop has a Dubai chocolate pancake. It is their most expensive item to date. Comment below. Are you going to try? Not would you try. Are you going to try the Dubai chocolate pancake from iHop? Matter of fact, comment should I try it. I will try it. If I get one comment that says go try it, I will do a video eating the Dubai chocolate pancake. And I'll give an honest review. I'll do it with the kids too. Make them try it. Yeah. More foodie news. Does ice cream count as a food? Today it does. Today ice cream is a food. So, in honor of Breastfeeding Awareness Month, Frida, 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 a well-known parenting brand, has released a breast milk flavored ice cream. Breast milk flavored ice cream. I am not trying that. Don't comment below. Try the ice cream. I'm not trying the ice cream. I will say, after doing research, they did say that the ice cream does have some of the same benefits, health benefits, as real breast milk. But the ice cream does not contain real breast milk. The ice cream does not contain real breast milk, but it has the health benefits. So, yeah, there's that. Yeah, in other news, Instagram is wildin'. Some people love it. Some people hate it. What do you feel about this? Instagram introduces maps. You can now share your location on Instagram and people can see it on a big old map. They can see where you're moving, where you were, and where you're going. It's called Maps. How do you feel about it? Comment below. Are you for it? Are you against it? A lot of people who I've been asking are against it. I'm a little bit of both. I'm for it because some people are loved. Some people are loved, and it'll be nice to know where they are. It'll be nice. You can hear a plane passing. I'm not even gonna cut it out. It'll be nice to know where they are. So tracking them with this app could be a nice feature. And then on the flip side, there are some people who are not loved as much, who this could be very detrimental to, to say the least. To say the least. So, yeah, that's Maps on Instagram. How do you feel about it? Comment below. Let me know. Talk to me. In some news that is a little controversial, August 5th has passed. For some people, it is an anniversary. Social media is calling August 5th Chair-teenth. If you remember the Montgomery Brawl, some people are calling it Chair-teenth and are celebrating it. I have no feelings about this. I don't feel any way about this. Comment below how you feel about Chair-teenth. I've seen a lot of reposts about that. The internet is a wild place. I know one that some people are waiting for me to get to that I am not too invested in and don't know too much about, but I will say what I do know about it. There's a young man known as Jason Lee. He is the vice mayor of Stockton, California. This is what happened allegedly. Allegedly, he booked Wild 'N Out to come to Stockton, California. There were low ticket sales, and in order for the show to go on, he allegedly used $50,000 of government funding to make sure the show went on, and also participated in the show. Now, either the city or the state is investigating them, and it's in the headlines. It's in the headlines. People are talking about it. So that's what's going on with Jason Lee. I don't feel any way about it. Some people have mixed feelings about Jason Lee. I don't. I have no horses in the race, if you will. Switching gears. Back to food. Alright. I want you to comment real quick. Get your thumbs ready. Or unless you're on a laptop, get your fingers ready. I want you to comment something before I tell you this headline. If you're eating fruit, what is something you're allowed to put on it? Like a condiment, or like a sauce, or like a syrup, or like a seasoning. If you're eating fruit, comment what type of sauce, what type of syrup, or what type of seasoning are you allowed to put on said fruit. You can comment the fruit and comment the add-on. Now here's what's going on social media. People are putting mustard on watermelon. People are putting mustard on watermelon. They say it adds tang and flavor to it. I have not tried this. I am not going to try this. If you have tried this, comment below. If you're going to try this, comment below. If you're never going to try this, comment below. Holy, that's crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. That's crazy. Mustard on watermelon. I don't know of another combination that throws me off more. I've heard of some crazy combinations, But that's crazy. That's crazy. All right, last one. Popular clothing company Shein, or is it Shein? Shein. Is it Shein or Sheen? Shein? I'm gonna say Shein because I hear a lot of people say Shein, or is it Sheen? I'm gonna say Shein. Sheen rolls off the tongue better. Shein opened a store in Atlanta, and it's wild. My show doesn't do like clips from other stuff, so I'm not gonna cut to the clips, but do your research. Shein opened a store in Atlanta, and it's wild. Like, they had a line going outside of the mall. It's that wild. If you know Shein, their inventory is affordable. I could imagine their first week sales. I could just imagine. I could imagine. It's crazy. It's crazy. Holy man. Yeah. Did I miss anything in pop culture? Did you see anything on social media this week that I missed? Anything trending? Any new dances? You know what I'm saying? We still got film and music to go. But I feel like I'm trying to think. Is there something I missed? Don't comment the Soul Train and BET thing, because that's in music. That's coming up next. I think we covered everything. We are about to get into Beat of the Week number 4. Beat of the Week number 4. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shiver not shiver. Shiver not shiver. Shiver not shiver. Shiver not shiver.
Okay, that was beat of the week number 4. That was beat of the week number 4. Um, Time for film.
Shava not shipping. Shava not shipping.
I'm not gonna make film too complicated this week. Um, I didn't really hear much. Matter of fact, I went on a date last night. Since we're on film, I went on a date last night, and me and Bay went to a confidential screening of a movie. So that means we went to a movie not knowing what we were going to see. So we went to Cine Bistro. You know what I'm saying? Spent like $120. And we saw Relay. If you haven't seen the trailer for Relay, I could tell you what it's about without spoiling it. So Relay is about a girl who works for a company and has top secret information that she is threatening to expose. But there are people who are out there to get her, and she calls a relay company to stop them. And basically, the movie is about her calling the relay company, and the relay company calling her back and giving her tasks and giving her missions and stuff. I'm trying not to curse. Giving her relay missions and stuff, and it just goes on and on, cause and effect, on and on, until you get to the end. It had a good twist. It had a good twist at the end. I didn't see it coming. My girl didn't see it coming. She gave it a 2.5. I've had time to think about it. For what it was more like a drama than a thriller. It was more like a drama than a thriller to me. It didn't have me on the edge of my seat. It really didn't. I was in my seat, but not on the edge. I give it a 4 if we're talking dramas. I give it a 4 out of 5 if we're talking dramas. For what it did. It was good for what it was doing. It was good for what it was doing. For what it was made for. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. It was okay. A 4? Am I being too nice? I can hear my girlfriend already saying, "You being too nice. You being too nice." That's your problem now. You're always too nice. I'm gonna stick to my 4. I gotta watch it again because the audio. It wasn't a big movie theater. It wasn't too packed, but it wasn't loud. I'm so used to a movie theater being loud. I feel like the audio mix in that movie, it could have been a little bit louder. Some of the dialogue, I feel like I was missing important stuff. I give it a 4. 4 out of 5. It could have been better. There was one action scene. I'm not gonna spoil it. Okay, there might have been like 2 or 3 action scenes, but one real action scene. I give it a 4 out of 5. I should say 3.5, but I'm gonna say a 4. I'm gonna say a 4 out of 5. Relay, 4 out of 5. Alright. News and film. And this is gonna be super short. Alright. Cause I don't have much. Yeah, I don't have much. I'm drawing a blank because of Relay. And I'm really debating, should it be a 3.5? The more I think about it, it probably should be a 3.5, and I really am being nice. I'm going to say 3.5. I'm going to say that for the record, 3.5. Let me watch it again, and it might bump up to a 4. I hope, it don't even matter. It don't matter. 3.5. I'll live by that. She said 2.5, so I'm being nice. So in film, South Park is the #1 streaming show in the United States of America. Mind you, the first few episodes of this new season have been given harsh criticism and getting fierce backlash from the Trump administration. I'm not going to give my opinion. I'm just going to say what the headline is. That's the headline. I'm gonna bite my tongue. I love South Park. I'm gonna bite my tongue after that. For the viewers who have kids, the Proud Family is returning, and the episodes are out now, and they have guest appearances by a lot of notable names that I did not write down, and it's on Disney Plus. Proud Family has returned, so if you have kids, watch it with them. I'm watching it with my girls, and they're loving it, so you should do the same. So yeah, so I told you it was gonna be short. It's short. I got a long list though of movies that I'm anticipating. And it's subject to change. So if I miss a movie, if there's a movie that I should check out that I do not say, I want you to comment below. It's a long list, so bear with me. It's not that long, but it's a little lengthy, okay? The first one on my list is The Long Walk. Should I describe the movies? Comment below if I should describe the movies or just say the names. For now, I'm going to just say the names to save time because this episode is a little longer than anticipated anyway. So I'm going to just say the names. The Long Walk. Or it might be A Long Walk, but I'm going to say The Long Walk. Him. Do Not Enter. Avatar. Fire and Ash. Tron Ares. Red Sonja. I think I'm saying it right. Sonja. Red Sonja. It look fire. Osiris. I will take my kids to see the new SpongeBob movie. I don't necessarily like the way it's animated, but oh well, it's not for me. After the Hunt. Mortal Kombat 2. I will be giving this a chance. Mortal Kombat 2 will be getting a chance. River of Blood. River of Blood will be getting a chance. Hey, I got Relay on here, and I just saw it last night. So Relay is scratched off the list. Subject to change. So it changed because I saw that. The Map That Leads You. This looks like an independent film, but I don't think it's a major production, but I like when somebody tells a romantic story from a different perspective, and basically it's a guy whose elder left a notebook of all the places he traveled, so now he just travels to all those places but met a girl along the way and falls in love. It looks fire. Definitely a date night type of vibe. You get what I'm saying? Hoppers, The Occupant, Freakier Friday. I'll definitely check that out with the kids. Bang. I want to check that out. Together, I still want to see that. Thirsty, What We Hide, The Twin, and Weapons. Yeah, those are the movies that I'm anticipating. If I missed anything, comment below. I can't be everywhere on the internet all at once. So that's why y'all are here to help me. Comment below if I missed any movies, if there's anything I should check out. And if there's anything that already came out that you saw that I didn't name that came out this year or last year, let me know in the comments. I will check it out. Movie of the week. I'm not gonna make Relay movie of the week. Should I make Relay movie of the week? I should cheat and make a Relay movie of the week. I'm a cheat. Yeah, Relay is movie of the week, and I'm giving it a 3.5. I'm giving it a 3.5. I'm giving it a 4. I'm giving it a 4 because I want to watch it again. It wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad movie. It wasn't a bad movie. The tone was the same throughout, and it was comfortable. It wasn't too edgy. It wasn't anything cringy. They weren't trying too hard. It's a good date night movie. It keeps you wondering what's coming next. And every time you think you figured it out, you don't get it. So I'm going to give it a 4. And if I watch it again, it might earn a 4.5. I'm going to say movie of the week, Relay, and I'm going to give it a 4. I said 3.5, but I'm going to give it a 4. I'm going to be fair. I don't care if it sounds like I'm being nice. I'm giving it a 4. We're getting through this episode. All right. Now it's time for Beat of the Week number 3. Beat of the Week number 3. Yes, sir. Let's get it.
Shiver not shiver you. 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 Shiver not shiver you.
Okay. That was Beat of the Week number 3. Only got one thing in music, and I think everybody heard by now. The Soul Train Awards and the BET Hip Hop Awards are, for now, canceled. They do not have a home. They will not be airing next year until they find a new home. From what I process, they're not performing well viewership-wise, and it's not making sense to continue to do it, so they're trying to figure out a way to make it make sense, simply put. That's all I got in news. It hurts my feelings a little bit. We used to anticipate the BET Hip Hop Awards. It used to be important. Now it feels like a caricature of itself. I don't want to get too deep in my opinion of it. Maybe I'll bring it up when I have guests on the show. But for now, I'll leave it there. Alright, this is the part of the show that most people hate me for, and it's okay. We're going to get through it together. It's the music review time. Should I do the album of the week first or the music reviews? I'm gonna do album of the week first. Alright. Album of the week was gonna go to JID, but I need more time to digest JID's project. So it's not album of the week this week. Comment below what album of the week should be for next week, but it might be JID. But comment below what it should be, and I'll review it and give it an honest review, scale of 1 to 5. Okay. This week's album of the week is Rimble, Juco. Rimble is from California, very talented artist. I've been a fan for a while. I like his style. It's different. He has bars. I like his beats, and I like the marriage of the two. The Juco project, I'll be honest, I only listened to it one time. I listened to it 1.5 times. And the first time I listened to it, I don't know if I was in the right place to be listening to it. Even though I wasn't in the right place to be listening to it, it still sounded really, really good. I didn't give it a perfect score because I think I see a potential in Rimble that, I don't know how to word this. It's like he has like a potential to be a 10, but give me 9.5 sometimes. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's, I don't know. It's like he's super fire. But sometimes he say bars that throw me off sometimes. Like I think he said, I know I'm about to get money because my footage or something like that. And I might be putting bars on him he didn't say. I might be mixing his bars up with other people's bars because I listen to so much music. But I feel like he said that. I feel like if I listen to the album again, he said that. So I gave the album a 4.5. I would listen to it again. I'm going to listen to it again. And I'm going to review it again. But for now, it's a 4.5. I'm not just being nice. I fuck with the album. My favorite song on the album was one of my favorite songs by him before the album came out, Colors, with Mozzie. And I don't know the name of the other guy on the record offhand. But Colors is hard. They smoked that. Yeah, so Rimble Juco. Go check that out. I give it a 4.5. Um, it's definitely something to play in the ride. Definitely something to play in the ride. Um, and he wildin'. He is wildin'. He is wildin'. He got a song on there. I'm not even gonna spoil it. Listen to it and come back and tell me if I'm tripping. Did he say something that made you be like, wait, why did he say that? Why did he say that? Because I know one for a fact that he said that I'm not gonna say because I might demonetize my YouTube video. Alright, so I got this long list. And I don't know how I want to do it. Comment below how y'all want me to do these music review rankings. Do y'all want me to do it from lowest to highest or random? Today I'm going to do it random. Okay? So when I say lowest to highest, all my 3.5s will be first, and then my 4s, and then my 4.5s, and then my 5s. Okay? Okay. I don't think I'm going to rate any 3s. If your song get a 3, it will not be on my list. If your song get a 3, it will not be on my list. It's not saying it's trash. It's just, I'm not going to call it trash. 3 is not trash. It's just not noteworthy. It's like, if your best is a 5 and your okay is a 4, 3.5 is room to improve to me. 3 is like, I don't know. I don't know. But let's get into this list. Let's get into this list. Big X the Plug, featuring Ella Langley. Hell of a Night. I give it a 4 out of 5. Only reason why, and I'm not going to explain all these songs because I ain't got time. It's too many songs to explain. But this one in particular, I love Big X the Plug. He has no skips in my opinion. But he took this whole flow from a song called, oh, if I hear his song, I could tell you. But he took that whole flow. He took that whole flow from a song that does the same thing. And it threw me off. So I gave it a 4 out of 5. All right. Finesse 2 Times. Chicken Sandwich. 4 out of 5. BFB, The Pac-Man. Flashing Pints. I give it a 4 out of 5. Popcorn featuring Disaster Music. Pretty Crew. I gave it a 5 out of 5. DDG featuring Offset. Do What You Want. 5 out of 5. DDG Reason. 5 out of 5. Sleazy World Go. Meet the Smackers. 4.5 out of 5. Yeet. Put It On G. 4 out of 5. And this is compared to your other music. This is not compared to other people. This is compared to your music. Okay. Offset Professional. 5 out of 5. Young Nudie featuring 21 Savage, Project Pat, and Coop. Ice-T. 4.5 out of 5. That Mexican OT featuring Peso. Accessory. 5 out of 5. D-Smoke featuring La Russell and Cherie. Nah Nah Nah. 5 out of 5. YG featuring Leon Thomas. Lovers or Friends. 5 out of 5. 4-Batch featuring Sexy Red. Where You At? 4.5 out of 5. I'm going to explain that. It would be a 5 out of 5 if it was longer. I feel like they be shorting us with these 1-minute songs. That's all I'm going to say. The song was like a minute 30 seconds. It's like I pressed play and it was over. All right, French Montana featuring Lil Durk, Big Bag, 5 out of 5. I would play this in a club in a heartbeat right now. All right, Bob's Cartel, I Know, 5 out of 5. Kodak Black, Get Me Some Money, 4 out of 5. Key Glock, Money Habits, 5 out of 5. YF and Lucci, Can't Feel My Face, 4.5 out of 5. 2 Chainz, I Wanna Win, 4.5 out of 5. I gotta explain. Alright, I love 2 Chainz. I love 2 Chainz. I love 2 Chainz. He's a part of one of the best albums of the year this year, with Larry June and The Alchemist. One of the best albums of the year. This I Wanna Win record, it would have been a 5 out of 5, but it's too vulgar. I'm not one to tell an artist what to do. He could do whatever he want to do. But I feel like he had a golden opportunity. The beat is so hard that he could have made like a stadium anthem that could have been on NFL, NBA highlights, just playing in the commercials. He had a golden opportunity. That I Wanna Win record is a hit. It could have been a hit, a possible hit. It's just too much cursing. It's just too much. Out the gate, just wilding. Just wilding. Conway the Machine, 17.5. I would get us a 10 out of 5, but I'll say 5 out of 5. 17.5 hard. That joint is hard. Benny the Butcher and Westside Gun, Jasmine's, 5 out of 5. Juicy J featuring Wiz Khalifa, Let's Go, 4.5 out of 5. Freddie Gibbs and The Alchemist, 1995, 5 out of 5. I don't know how to say his name. Is it Cochise? Cochise? Is it Cochise? 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 Cochise featuring Laser Dim 700. I think I gave it a 4 out of 5. BFB, The Pac-Man, Free Blueface, I gave it a 4 out of 5. Big Walk Dog, Don't Go, 4 out of 5. Joyner Lucas, Butterfly Effect, 5 out of 5. Bruiser Wolf, Air Fryer, 3.5 out of 5. I'm not going to explain. I had multiple people review that song, and that was the sum total of all of our reviews, 3.5 out of 5. Jermaine Dupri, Magic City Money, 4 out of 5. Rob Fortnite, Stripper Lives Matter, 4.5 out of 5. Well, we got through that. Long list. It's a lot of reviews, I know. Maybe I could shorten the list next time. Comment below if it was too long. Comment below if I should shorten it. You're the executive producer for real. I want y'all to let me know how y'all want this to happen. If the list was too long, let me know. If there's a song I should review, comment below. If there's a film I should review, comment below. If you don't like my reviews, comment below. Let me know. We're a team here. You know what I'm saying? We got to figure it out together. Yeah, we're about to get into story time in a second. But right now, it's time for Beat of the Week number 2. Beat of the Week number 2.
Shiver not shiver. Shiver not shiver. Shiver not shiver. Shiver not shiver. Shiver not shiver.
sir. Yes, sir. That was Beat of the Week, number 2. And now it's time for my favorite part of the show, and hopefully your favorite part of the show, story time. So I'm a film student, and I have maybe 5 or 6 scripts fully written. 3 feature films and a couple of short films. This one is a short film. It's a little bit longer of a short film, but it's still a short film. It's called Armed, like armed security or armed guard, Armed. ARMED, Armed. This is part 1. So if you're new to the podcast, you came just in time. Comment below if you would like a summary of this story or just get into the story. I'm not going to give a summary. I'm going to just get into the story. These are in script form, so I will be reading in script format. I will be saying the character's name and then say what they say. And I will be reading the parentheticals and all that, so you'll know their emotions and what they're thinking and all that. So, you ready? Yeah. Armed, part 1. Interior, Tiffany's house, night. Natural sunlight pours into a sleek, modern home in the east end of Henrico County in Virginia. The lawn is manicured and well kept. Several cars are in the driveway. The sound of a mellow instrumental beat by Shiver Bruce flows softly in the background. Tiffany Waters sits in the dining room table between the kitchen and the living room. She wears relaxed clothes, stylish but cozy. Julian Sloan, her boyfriend, paces in the living room, sipping coffee. He's animated, thoughtful, and sharp. Julian, you ever think Baldwin would have made a killing with a podcast? Tiffany, smiling, eyes on her screen. Only if he had a decent mic. The man had truth but no tech. Julian, chuckling. To be a Negro in this country would have went viral every Monday. Tiffany, it already does. People repost that quote every time rent is due or a cop gets off. Julian, you know, I wanted to be like that once. Tiffany, like what? Julian, someone who says something that mattered, words that landed, a story that stuck. Tiffany, still typing. You still could. What happened? Julian, pauses. Life, bills, Nova Cortex. Tiffany, the unholy trinity. Julian, smiles. Seriously though, I used to write comedy mostly, sketches, stand-up bits, ideas for cartoons, stuff about us, not just black pain, but black joy, black absurdity, black inventions, you know? Tiffany looks up intrigued. So why stop? Julian, because when you're the only black person in a white room, your art turns into code switching. You start speaking just enough truth to get the check, but not enough to lose it. Tiffany closes her laptop slowly. That's not art, that's marketing, babe. Julian, exactly. There's no true creative freedom. Tiffany, there can be. Julian, and how do you suggest that? Tiffany, independence. Julian, like you in that app? Tiffany, exactly like me in this app. It's helping change the world. Julian, it is. And you're right. I'm proud of you. We all are. We miss you at the job. Tiffany, Nova is fine without me. It's time that I stand on my own. Julian, you said that you want to stand on your own, but you're planning on taking an apprentice and investing millions into them. You don't think you're doing a lot at once. You just went public with your app. Tiffany, the app is performing better than expected, and I have the ability to help the next growing entrepreneur, so I will. It's always been my dream to be able to help someone launch their business. Julian, okay, as long as you can handle it. Your app is powerful, but in the wrong hands. Tiffany, interrupting, it's in the right hands, and it will remain that way. Julian, okay, Tiff. I was just saying. Tiffany, and I'm just saying, this global positioning app was the next logical step in evolution. Using 3D scanning technology, now buildings can be scanned into our system, making a map in a map. The military, police, and medical services are contracting our technologies. Julian, I know. I was front row at your seminar yesterday and here every day while you rehearse for it. I am your boyfriend. I just didn't remember you mentioning an apprenticeship. Tiffany, well, we don't really discuss finances, and I came up on some extra coins, so I wanted to allocate those funds to new business ventures. I have someone in mind, and I meet them soon. Julian, well, I trust your judgment. You know what you're doing. Tiffany, I'm on it. Everything is under control. A beat. Julian walks to the window, thoughtful. Tiffany, low, sincere. Do you ever think about love? Julian turns to Tiffany. Every damn day, baby. Tiffany, love of what, Julian? Julian pauses. Of creation, of building something, of not being forgotten, of you. Tiffany, surprised. Me? Julian, yes, Tiffany. I love how your mind works. I love how you challenge the room just by being in it. And I love how you make me feel like I'm not doing enough even though I know you're right. Tiffany, soft. I don't want you to do more. I want you to do you more. You ever just want to have fun again? Not just brunch and bandwidth, but fun? Julian, defensive. I am fun. And I'm still charming. You're the one who said I should be a comedian. Tiffany, and I'm still waiting for a joke. Julian, I have one. Tiffany, surprised. Oh, you have one? Julian, mockingly, yes, I have one. Tiffany, I'll be the judge of that. Julian, when you were 11, what age were you next? Tiffany, 12. Julian, oh, that's crazy. You were 12. I was 11 twice because fuck 12. Fuck the police. Tiffany, laughing. It needs work. Julian, it needs work, but I'll take the laugh. A beat. The room settles into something softer. Julian walks over and gently moves a strand of hair from Tiffany's face. Julian continued, you think I only care about money, but I care about meaning too. I care about being respected. I care about not dying with everything I had to say still locked inside me. Tiffany, I never said you only care about money, but you wear your pride like armor, and sometimes I wonder if you're afraid of softness. Julian sits beside her. Maybe I am. Maybe softness doesn't pay the bills. Tiffany, maybe it pays something else. They sit in silence for a second. The music swells slightly. Julian gets up from the table and begins pacing again. Tiffany, you want to go out tonight or keep pacing like you're auditioning for a TED Talk? Julian, let's go out. Let's pretend we're two broke creatives in love and the world ain't on fire. Tiffany, smiling. You know what sounds better? Julian, what? Tiffany, let's be two rich creatives and the world is on fire. Julian, it's your world, babe. They both smile. She stands. He follows. He kisses her on the forehead, hugs her, and they proceed up the stairs to change clothes. Fade to black. Interior, Tiffany's house, night. Tiffany and Julian descend the stairs, dressed for the night. She's in something sleek, bold, and beautiful. He's in something simple but expensive. Their energy is light. Tiffany, so what's the moves? Cocktails, art gallery, then jazz? Julian, jazz better come first. I've got to work in the morning, and no, I don't play about time. Tiffany, chuckles. You mean you don't want to stay up late because you're getting old? Julian, no, I'm getting smarter. I need my 8 hours to be brilliant by 9 a.m. Tiffany, or you could quit and work for me. Be brilliant full time. Julian, oh, don't worry, I have something big coming. Tiffany, suspicious smile. Bigger than a corner office under me? Julian, let's just say this next move could change everything. Tiffany, teasing. You always have something under your sleeve. They enter the kitchen. Tiffany walks up to the wall and types into a digital alarm panel. Alarm system voiceover. System arming in 60 seconds. Exit now. Julian opens the back door. Tiffany grabs her purse. They step towards the exit. Exterior Tiffany's back porch, night. They open the back door to leave. As they step out, 3 gunmen, Omari Knox, gunman number 1, Earl Sinclair, gunman number 2, Rain King, gunman number 3, come from the bottom of the back deck in dark clothing, all wearing ski masks. Omari, don't move. Get the fuck back in the house. Tiffany, frozen. Julian. Julian instinctively steps in front of her. Rain points her gun at him. Rain, you heard him. Get your asses back inside. Tiffany drops to her knees in shock. Oh my God. Omari, aggressively. I said get the fuck up before you make things harder than it has to be. Tiffany nods slowly and stands, tears swelling. Julian holds her by the arm. Earl pushes the door back open. Earl, inside now. Tiffany and Julian are forced back into the house. Once inside, the door is shut behind them. And that's where we're going to stop today for story time. Tune in next week to see where the story goes. Yeah, comment below where you think the story is going to go. Yeah, that was story time. That was part 1 of Armed. Yeah, that's one of the first short films we're about to shoot, so I hope you tune in for that. Yeah, and sorry for my reading. I was just a little slow today. It's been a long day, so bear with me. And on that note, here is Beat of the Week number 1. Beat of the Week number 1.
Shiver not shiver. 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 Shiver Bruce.
And that was Beat of the Week number 1. It's been a show. This is episode 6 of the Shiver Bruce Podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you visit www.shiverbruce.com. We got merch, we got beats, shows, and other content, short films. Tap in. You already know. When I do auditions for my films, it will be at shiverbruce.com. Tap in. I want to shout out Moms and Dads United Forever. You can go to shiverbruce.com to learn more about Moms and Dads United Forever. You can also learn more about Music Since 1809, and United Universe Unlimited. All exclusively at shiverbruce.com. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back every Monday here. I'm thinking 8 o'clock in the morning. I think bright and early. I don't want to drop at night. Let's drop in the morning. First thing when you wake up, when you first clock into work, is right there. You can sit at your desk and just listen, you know? And again, y'all are like the executive producers here. I have producers for the show. They help me find out what's going on in the world and help me organize how I'm presenting things. But y'all ultimately decide how things look and feel. If y'all want me to wear button-ups and ties, let me know. If y'all want me to cut the hair, you get what I'm saying? If you want me to take the glasses off, let me know. Y'all are the executive producers. If y'all want me to add segments, take segments away, this is all growing and developing in real time. So let me know. This is the Shiver Bruce Podcast. I want to thank y'all so much for tuning in. Man, go through my channel. I got so much content. I got interviews with Shiver Bruce, where I interview people, maybe Vlad style, where it's just them on camera. I have conversations with Shiver Bruce, where I'm on camera with you, you know what I'm saying? Conversations with Shiver Bruce. I have music therapy with Shiver Bruce. It's sort of like a music video showcase that highlights different artists every episode. There's episodes of all of those out now. Check them out on my channel. Yeah. We got films on the way, short films on the way, new shows on the way. I drop beats weekly. I'm going to be dropping beat tapes as well. So yeah, shiverbruce.com is where you should get started. Shiver Bruce on YouTube, Shiver Bruce on Instagram, Shiver Bruce on Facebook. I'm very easy to find. Snapchat, everywhere. So tap in. And yeah, man. If there's anything that pops up in the news, come back to this video, type it so I can make sure I put it in next week's episode. We shoot on Sundays, drop on Mondays, so stay tapped in, stay tuned in. Yeah, good times. Yes, sir. Till next time, it's been the Shiver Bruce Podcast.
Shiver Bruce.